Did you know? Spotted blue-eye rainbowfish is a rare gem of a fish that requires special attention and care to thrive. However, with their remarkable colors and peaceful nature, these fish are a must-have for any dedicated aquarium enthusiast looking for a unique and captivating nanofish species to add to their collection. Following these videos, you will master keeping and breeding the spotted blue-eye rainbow. We will talk about important tips, mainly about increasing the reproductive capacity of the spotted blue-eye rainbowfish. Here we talk about the origin and natural habitat of the fish, appearance and behaviors, water chemistry that is compatible with raising spotted blue-eye rainbowfish, sex differentiation of spotted blue-eye, diet and dietary habits, and the most important and interesting part of the video, which is the breeding method of spotted blue-eye rainbow. First, we will roll into our intro. We will talk about the origin and natural habitat of spotted blue-eyed rainbow fish. They are small, colorful fish. It is native to Papua New Guinea and northern Australia. Spotted blue-eye rainbow is a short-lived fish with a lifespan of 1 year, and in the aquarium nearly 18 months, maybe a little more. Spotted blue-eye rainbow fish, scientifically named Pseudomugil Gertrude. It lives in large schools with submerged dense vegetation and slow-moving clear water, so it is an ideal candidate for the planted aquarium and especially enjoys the cover of floating plants. The entire family of rainbowfish is popular in freshwater aquaria due to the generally peaceful disposition, hardiness, and beautiful coloration of its members. While many popular rainbowfish species eventually become too large to be kept with dwarf shrimp and some other nano-species, the spotted blue-eye rainbowfish is one of a few exceptions. Fully grown rainbowfish of this species are typically safe to keep even with adult dwarf shrimp and virtually all non-aggressive invertebrates. Now we talk about the appearance of this fish. Spotted blue-eye rainbowfish has silver-shaded yellow color body and small black dots all over the body, including fins. 2 upturned, almost wing-like pectoral fins, bright whitish yellow along with bright whitish yellow dorsal fins in breeding season make these little gems great additions to any community aquarium. It also has a blue color shade around its eyes. Adult size is approximately 1.2 to 1.5 inches in length. Now let's discuss their behavior analysis and tankmates. Spotted blue-eye rainbowfish is a shoaling species and must be kept in groups. The minimum size of the group must consist of 8 fish. Keeping them in large groups significantly reduces their stress and helps them show their true natural shoaling behavior and bright colors. Keeping them in large groups will make the fish less nervous and result in a more natural-looking display. Males will also display fascinating behavior and show their best colors as they compete for female attention. The most intense color will be displayed when this fish is kept in schools, including multiple males, in a heavily planted, spacious aquarium to ensure that subdominant males are not overly harassed by dominant males. As with many rainbowfish, the darker substrate will also often result in better coloration. Here you can see, I use black sand for the substrate. Floating plants and driftwood diffuse the light and create a more natural habitat. The spotted blue-eye rainbowfish is a very peaceful species. Still, they are suitable for community aquariums with other similar-sized aquarium fish or invertebrates such as shrimps. It is a very active nanofish that can be easily fed. Most of the time, we can keep them with small, non-aggressive fish varieties such as neon tetra, cardinal tetra, pencil tetra, gold tetra, red lizard whiptails, dwarf gourami, dwarf rasbora, and medica rice fish varieties. There are many suitable nanofish tankmates for this species. In my tank, they are also with fire red albino cherrybarb, galaxy rasbora, and chili rasbora. Now let's talk about the water chemistry of their habitat. Spotted blue-eye rainbowfish is very easy to care for. All you have to do is replicate their natural habitat in your fish tank. Add a lot of live aquarium plants to replicate their natural environment. Using driftwood, multiple natural decorations can be added. The minimum tank size should be 10 gallons. The ideal water parameters for these fish are Water temperature is 25 Celsius to 28 Celsius. Water pH 6.5 to 7. The system should be free of ammonia. Also, keep in mind, aquarium setup should be cycled for at least 1 month and should start a good nitrogen cycle inside the tank. Therefore, you should prepare the tank and introduce some hard fish such as molly or guppy to the tank and feed them every day. Then your tank's nitrogen cycle starts slowly and establishes in the tank. Then it will adjust automatically for your quantity of fish slowly. Here, in my tank setup, I used my old planted tank water for the spotted blue eye tank. Maintain pH around 6.5 and temperature 28 Celsius. A sponge filter is the best for breeding these amazing rainbow fish because they like slow-moving water. Now we are talking about the sex differentiation of spotted blue-eye rainbow fish. It is very easy to differentiate between males and females. The first difference is males are more brightly colored as compared to females. Females are usually smaller in body size and have shorter fins, but still display some coloration. When females mature, their bellies get rounded. Here you can see the close-up video that shows the main features of males and females. Diet and feeding play a good role in the breeding of spotted blue-eye rainbow fish. Spotted blue-eye rainbow fish is an omnivore. It is preferable to feed them live and protein-rich foods like brine shrimp, daphnia, cyclops, frozen bloodworms, and fish flake foods. Due to their nanosize, these fish have small mouths, and you need small food items. Here in Serendib Aquatics, we feed them with decapsulated brine shrimps and Dr. Baslier fish food. When we come across spotted blue-eye rainbow fish breeding, our experiences are the most effective way to success. Here, I share interesting and important ways to breed spotted blue-eye rainbow fish and very important observations that I took following my breeding project. The spotted blue-eye rainbow fish is a fascinating egg-laying species that exhibits no parental care, making it crucial to take special care. There are 2 methods we can use for breeding this amazing fish. The first method involves isolating a small group containing a single male and 2 or 3 females into a breeding tank, with an air-powered sponge filter and a spawning medium, such as moss or spawning mops. You should collect any eggs laid on the medium several times per day and incubate them separately until they hatch. This is the effective method that I also use in Serendib aquatic fish breeding projects. The second approach involves maintaining a colony of adults in a larger and fully decorated setup that should allow some fry to survive if well planted. Aquatic mosses and floating plants with trailing roots are recommended as these fish spend the early part of their life close to the water surface. We will talk about the first method further. Set up a separate breeding tank with a sponge filter and spawning mop. It is beneficial to use a sponge filter from an already established tank, so it facilitates the cycling process of your tank. You can see my breeding setup here. I used well-seasoned old water from my main planted tank. Here you can see I used some plants and breeding mop. I used cherry shrimp as biological cleaners of the tank. Now choose a healthy, brightly colored male and a few females, ideally 2 or 3 females. A single male can mate with several females during a single day. Initially, I selected 3 to 4 females in the breeding tank and fed them decapsulated brine shrimps and mosquito larvae for 1 week. It helped me to make sure that the females were full of eggs. Here you can see, my all-female fish are full of eggs following that week. Following 1 week in the late evening, I put the mature male into the tank, then put your light dim. Males and females should have different bloodlines. It will help to make a healthy fry. Next day morning, they will spawn for you. In my case, I switch on the aquarium lights at 6 a.m. and 1 hour later they will start to spawn. Following 2 hours of lights on, I take my breeding mop and remove the eggs. Again, after 2 hours of the first collection, I do the second collection of eggs. Then I feed them with high protein content diet. Most of the time it will be mosquito larvae. Then I switch off the lights and regularly do it. They are regularly spawning. Increase the water temperature to the upper range of ideal water temperature because spawning is more likely to occur in warmer water. I keep the temperature at 28 Celsius in my breeding setups. The female lays a few eggs daily for several days on the spawning mop. Eggs are small, transparent, and sticky. Spotted blue-eye rainbow fish shows no parental care towards their eggs or fry. They can eat both eggs and their fry if they have an opportunity, so you must take measures to ensure their survival. Here you can see they are searching their eggs for eating. Check the spawning mop several times a day to collect eggs, otherwise parents will eat their eggs. Move collected eggs to another tank to incubate them with the same water parameters. I put all eggs in an egg hatching tank which has acidic tannin water. It will give natural protection to eggs from fungus. The incubation period is usually 5 to 7 days. It depends on the water parameters. Temperature plays a main role in the hatching process. Fry are so small. Spotted blue-eye rainbow fry is 1/4 of the length compared to guppy fry, and they will swim on the surface of the water for the first 2 days. Then you can feed them Serendib Aquatic Prime Egg Yolk Solution initial 4 days, and then you can feed powder foods from the 5th day to day 10. I will put the link in the description for those who are interested in trying the Serendib Aquatic Prime Egg Yolk Solution. You can watch the video of how we make it in the correct method. At the age of day 10 to 14, they will be large enough to eat live brine shrimp. It is the best food following day 10. Here in Serendib Aquatics, we use decapsulated brine shrimps and live brine shrimps following day 10 for feed fry. With live brine shrimps, the growth rate will increase and colors will enhance. This is the whole story behind the successful breeding of spotted blue-eyed rainbow fish. Don't worry, hereafter you will be a master of breeding spotted blue-eye rainbow, equipped with adequate knowledge of its unique set of behaviors. Thank you for joining Serendib Aquatics. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to comment below. I will try to reply to all comments. You can share your knowledge with others about spotted blue-eye rainbow fish. Put your experience as a comment below. Serendib Aquatics will see you in our next fish breeding video as soon as possible. Hang on with Serendib Aquatics. If you think this will help you with your aquarium journey, please be kind enough to subscribe Serendib Aquatic YouTube channel for new updates.